There we go. Very cool that the transition already showed me here. Hi everyone. If you're watching the VOD and you are like, why is she saying delayed in the chat? That is because the stream was supposed to be at 4 p.m. It is currently 6 p.m. Hi Midna, she's here. And anytime I lose tracking, assume that it's because she's rubbing her face on the microphone. Basically, a couple hours ago, like before the stream even, got word that there was a medical emergency with my 89-year-old grandmother. And like before stream, the latest update was that she had to go to like another hospital or something. She seems to be okay now, but I've not received any updates for like 2 hours. So, we're gonna hope for the best. I don't expect this to be a very long stream, but I wanted to stream because, you know, odds are things will be fine. And if they aren't, well, it's still MIDNA'S gotcha day. And nothing's ever gonna change that. So, we are celebrating her gotcha day today with Reisa to the Rescue live edition, because it was a subathon goal. And then it's all gonna be pet themed. There was someone, I can tell it's like, I think it's all the same person, because these are all questions that were asked in like the span of 40 minutes. But someone was under the impression, I guess, that these were questions directed at Midna. It's Reisa to the rescue, not Big Fat Cat to the rescue. So, if you're going to ask, if you're gonna ask inquiries, firstly, the link is pinned. Secondly, which by the way, I know that the chat looks horrible. Let me see if I can do something about it. Just know that it's, you're asking questions to me, not anybody else. Where is, oh, cause it's locked, let me see. Oh, it's because it's a browser source. I forgot. I don't think I can put a box on this, y'all. Oh well. I don't care. I mean, let's face it, we're just doing this to try to get watch hours anyway. Let me have some water. Okay, so let me take a look and see, where do we start with inquiries? Okay, this is one. Midna has returned. Happy gotcha day, baby! It's been 3 years since Mama brought you home. This is really long. Oh my god. Hi, Mewy. Oh my god, this is hideous. Trying to deal with this big cat. Doesn't even feel like it's been 3 years, I know. That's a lie, it has to me. So this person asks, oh fuck. I'm gonna keep, y'all, I'm so sorry for any distraction. I've given her a wet treat before this, but I'm going to have to throw treats her way as well. So when you hear me do this, and then that's me throwing treats, because she likes to go after them. She likes to see them scatter. Here we go. Dear Reisa, my cat wants to be a pathetic attention seeker when I'm in the middle of very important business, such as showering, doing laundry, or eating. How do I stop that from happening? Or do I just succumb to the cat's attention seeking from any of those, like the supreme overlords they are? I think, firstly, you would think that I has cheeseburger is very funny. Secondly, you don't, there is no way, in my experience, to stop a cat from doing bullshit, irritating ass things. If there was, I would have arms that were much prettier, and my mom wouldn't express concern. She's like, you gotta wear long sleeves around that cat. You know, she's worried about me getting infections and shit. I'm like, I don't know. But, you know, she wants to sniff all my food. She wants to, you know, type on my computer whenever I'm using it. She paces back and forth on my desk during streams. There is not one thing, unfortunately, that you can do to stop her. So, I think you're fucked, buddy. I think that you're absolutely dead screwed. My mom just said, nope, okay. And there are no updates on my Grammy. So, okay. That is fine. Okay. So then let's move on to the next question. Beep. I'm doing this, just so that it's easier, to make sure that it's formatted okay. Alright, this person asks, Dear Reisa, would it be safe to take a fox in your car or van as a pet? Depends on the breed of fox, and it depends on where you found the fox. It also depends very heavily on the gender of the fox. You know, fox girls, you can just ask. And you can generally get a vibe from fox girls, like, you know, if they're just sitting at a table at the mall and you're like, hey, you want to go somewhere with me? And they're like frothing out at the mouth and like being all rabid and shit, maybe you shouldn't. But if they're just like, oh yeah, sure, where do you want to go? Then sure. Although, with fox girls, you don't know if they have a knife on them, so you want to be very careful. A lot of them are pretty dangerous, so you want to make sure that you're being careful. Fox boys, I don't have very much experience. I'm assuming they're stupid. Because I'm assuming there's gotta be some kind of correlation between fox boys and golden retriever boys. I'm sure there's some kind of correlation there. So I'm gonna say, I don't know. If you're looking at real foxes, like feral in the wild, not anime characters, just dead-ass real foxes, as your question actually implies, don't. They're not domesticated. Be careful. This question sounds like a furry. No. The question's normal. I am giving a VTuber answer. Plenty of fox VTubers. Okay. Next question. Just need to go to the Fox Island in Japan. They're not domesticated as far as I'm aware. Oh my god, I'm like so hungry. I like took a nap and I haven't eaten since like 9:30. I'll eat after this. I just can like feel my stomach. Like, you know, like when you have like, it feels like a bubble in your stomach, but like it's not like necessarily like a gas bubble. It's just like from being hungry, because you know it's like a precursor to your stomach rumbling and you're like, That's what that was. Oh, thank God, Midna's gonna lay down. Oh, that's beautiful. We love that for me. Okay. Why do cats Morse code in the morning? What the fuck does this mean? What the fuck is this supposed to mean? Midna doesn't... Also, I feel like my chat is showing up really late behind me. I'm gonna have to ask some friends about that. Because, like, I saw, like, Mike say yep, like, 40 seconds ago. Anyway, why do cats Morse code in the morning? I don't... It is showing late? Yeah, I'm like... I'll ask some friends about that, because I've been encouraged to do more YouTube streaming. Apologies for that, everyone. It's a very scuffed stream. I don't normally stream on YouTube, as you guys know. But that might change. That might change in the future. Why do cats Morse code in the morning? Third time's the charm. Is it like when are you talking about like when cats chirp? Their purring is Morse code? That doesn't make sense to me. Because like cats like chirp, which is I guess similar to Morse code. Maybe they're seeing birds? I don't know. Midna does not do that. Midna in the morning wants to open all of my drawers and she wants to step on my keyboard and get into my trash. So can't relate. Alright, next question. Let me load this up here. Dear Reisa, I want to travel the world. Would a pig make a trusty steed? You're a fucking weeaboo. Next question. Dear Reisa, can parrots sing Rasputin? LOL XD random type humor circa 2010. Next question. Would petting a Sylveon be safe? I'm gonna Google. Actually, for the second time, Reisa to the Forte is gonna... Don't worry about it. Okay. Because... Okay. I am not, extremely well-versed in Pokemon, but I want to improve. Whenever the next, like, normal Pokemon release comes out, I'd like to play it, because I believe there's Arceus 2 happening, but I don't know when the next, like, regular mainline Pokemon game is coming out. Whenever it is, I want to try it and try to give Pokemon another chance, because I played it a couple times as a kid, had a hard time. I've had a really hard time with the animal harm stuff, because, like, I know they're just fainting, but, like, the amount of guilt that I would feel would just be really tough for me. I love Pokemon Snap, love that shit. And then I tried on stream, like, Let's Go Pikachu fully in Japanese here, but, like, for me, I don't want to have to do the motion controls or anything. Like, I want to have, like, the Pro Controller. I don't want to do the Joy-Con, so I don't want to play Let's Go again. So I'm gonna wait for the next one. So, I'm not super familiar with, Sylveon. So let me assess. So I'm gonna pull this up on stream here, just to assess. So we've got. It's called. Okay. So this right here. So it. I'm gonna just for the sake of argument. Well, no, I'm not. If I had to diagnose, I would say it looks like it has the body of a cat, because it's got little cat paws, the head of a cat, but the ears of a rabbit, and the tail of a dog. I'm sure it's supposed to be foxy, but this is just my diagnosis. I would say that it's probably safe. I think it would be safe. My reasons are that it looks very friendly. It supports trans rights, and it has the body of animals that exist in the real world. So those are all green flags. The one red flag that I see here is the paws, because unfortunately cat paws are dangerous in real life, and I think there's reason to assume that there are retractable claws on this creature. So I'm going to say, be careful. It does evolve into that with high friendship. Evolve into what? A fox? As someone whose favorite Pokemon is Sylveon, its ribbons are made of flesh. That has no bearing on my assessment. That has no bearing on my assessment. Maybe don't touch there. I would assume those would maybe be sensitive places. You know, might feel a little bit uncomfortable, like somebody kind of rubbing the inside of your elbow, kind of yucky. It goes from an Eevee into a Sylveon. Well, no, I knew that. I thought you were saying that a Sylveon evolves into something else. I'm like, huh? But yeah, I think it's probably safe, solely for the fact alone that it supports trans rights. Happy Pride Month, everyone. This is not a joke. Okay. Next question. I selected the wrong thingy. Oopies. There we go, that's the text. Oh, I forgot to hide it. Dear Reisa, I'm planning to have a goose as a pet. Will the goose eat me in my sleep? What do you want me to say to this? Not to be a hater. But how am I... Wait. Is this another just like lol XD random? Is that the joke? Is that the joke? I'd say don't be concerned about the goose eating you. Be careful with the goose shitting in your hair, bro. No. Oh, I need to hide it. I almost forgot. I don't want to spoil the question. Okay. Dear Reisa, how does one truly earn the love of an animal? Is it food? Because I feel like it's food. Yes and no. So firstly, animals like having things go their way. So if they want food, you need to give them food. But also, a very underrated part of this is playtime. Dogs and cats, especially cats, contrary to popular belief, want to play, okay? It's 75% food. No, because here's the thing, man. Midna, for example, she loves to play, and she's got her particular ways. She really likes when we like stick like a ribbon under the door, and like my mom used to do this at my parents' house. Oh, speaking of the bitch, she is getting up. Here she comes. Have anything to say about this question, baby? Here, I'll grab her and see if she can say anything. Oh God. Okay, you're fine. You're fine. Do you have any thoughts on how to earn your love? No? Is it not possible? Do you love no one? Did you dig your claws into Mama's boob and make it kind of hurt? Well, Mama loves you, baby. Happy Gotcha Day. You're a little cat. Do you want to do cuddles later and do biscuits? Would that be good? Yeah? Okay, I will get you some treats, baby. Okay. So learn your animal's fucking love language. For Midna, it is attention. She likes treats, but she also is like, I need you to focus on me 24/7. She hates if I have my phone out. She hates if I'm on the computer. She hates if I'm playing my Switch. She hates if I'm working. She hates if I'm doing anything that isn't immediately just doting on her and keeping her entertained. She hates that shit. But not all animals feel that way. My parents' dog, they have 3 dogs, but they're one of them, I don't know how to label, one of them is super affectionate. She loves to give kisses, so she's obsessed with getting pets. She wants to she wants to please, so what, giving her that attention directly is good for her. But another one of their dogs, she's not very kissy. She kind of does her own thing. She's a little bit more aloof, but she really does enjoy like dog training and stuff. Like, that's something that she likes. So, my dad takes her to dog classes because he was doing that originally, and he just found that she's, it's fun for her to see the other dogs. She likes to be social. Apparently she also bites dog ass. Like, she is an ass eater. So good for her. But it's different for every animal. Food is gonna play a large portion of that, but there's more to it than that. So yeah. Also fucked up that I'm noticing that the emotes don't show correctly in this YouTube chat. I'm gonna have to ask a friend. I'm gonna have to ask a friend. I just had like a big business call yesterday, so I'm gonna have to ask her, like, hey, what would you say I should do here? I'm gonna skip a lot of these questions that are directed to Midna because I'm not gonna roleplay. I'm very sorry to say. I'm not into that. But I appreciate your questions regardless. What I'll do is at the end, I'll treat them as like a Q&A to me. And we'll do it that way rather than have it be a race to the rescue question. Actually, none of these are race to the rescue questions. These are all just regular schmegular Q&A type questions. So I will hide the text for that, and I will just get into that real quick because we don't have any other race to the rescue questions. Like I said, I wasn't expecting this to be a really long stream. I'm gonna move my mic again, I'm so sorry. So yeah, let's see. So we have, what is her favorite place to nap? Honestly, under my bed. She likes to go under the bed and pick a spot there, and that's just where she likes to sleep. Otherwise, she also really likes this spot next to my bed, just laying on the floor in between my bed and my fan. And then she likes her cat tree, the one that she's had since she was a baby. She's kind of outgrown it, but she still wants to use it, so I'm not gonna get rid of it. So yeah, she has 4 cat trees, and she only uses the one that she grew up with. Makes sense. Could we get a Pedro meme of Midna? I don't know what that is. What is this? Oh, it's just putting it like a fisheye lens, and I mean, I'm gonna be honest with you, she would not want to do that. She's a huge cat, so it would be really hard to get this to work. I'm gonna say no for now. If somebody wants to draw it, sure. But to use the real cat, that would be a pain in the ass. I'm so sorry. Like, She would not be agreeable to that. Her favorite snack, she loves churros. And she loves these wet treats. I don't remember the brand, but the wet treats are like literally just cuts of meat, like a cut of chicken, a cut of salmon, like just in a little packet. And she gobbles that shit up like it is her death row meal. But yeah, otherwise her favorite snack is just churro, which is, it's kind of like a yogurt type of thing. Like no, it's like, you know how, I don't know how to describe it. Just Google churro, you'll get it. Does she get zoomies in the middle of the night? No. She gets zoomies bright in the morning, but I usually am able to sleep at night, and it's not really a problem. Thank God. Does Midna attack the screen when something catches her eye? Nope. She doesn't really react to any screen. She doesn't really like screens that much. The most that I have is when she was a baby. When are the Olympics this year? Hold on. Okay, not till later this summer. She loved the 2021 Olympics. Loved them. When it was women's track and field, I think, like women's like something dash, like they were, on the track. And she was just a baby. She was like 4 months old, and she like went up to my TV in my bedroom and just put her arms up so that her hands were on the TV, and she just had her head up and she was staring. She really loved seeing those women run. She likes the Olympics, so I'm gonna put that on for her when they air. But otherwise, that's really been the only time in the past 3 years. And then the last one was, what cat feeder would you recommend? So I feel like almost any feeder is gonna be fine. What you want to be careful with is water fountains, because what happened with me is that plastic is porous, and I got confused because the fountain that I bought, it was labeled as stainless steel, and so I was like, oh, it's gonna be good because it has a stainless steel top. And then she's laying down. Hello, baby. She's half baked. I mean, she's like half biscuit, or not biscuit, half loaf. It had a stainless steel top, but it was plastic on the inside. But I figured, oh, well, it's, stainless steel on the top, so it's probably fine. No. When I moved, I didn't clean her fountain for a couple months because it was just it was a very hectic time period for me, for a lot of different reasons. And so I was finally like, I figured like, oh, she's got her filters, it's fine. I went to clean it, and I was in tears. I was calling my mom. I felt like I didn't deserve her. There was literal green algae growing in her fountain, and that was horrifying. I just bought her a new fountain, and she doesn't fucking use it, but it's completely stainless steel, fully dishwasher safe. So I like it, but I'm hoping that she'll use it at some point. I have it unplugged right now because you can't adjust how intense the pump is, and it's pretty bubbly. It's kind of like a jacuzzi, like hot tub type of pressure. So she's used to something that's just more of like a trickle. So of the Stray Kids covers, thank you so much. I appreciate that so much. I'm very excited for their comeback next month. But yeah. So with fountains, you really need to be careful. In my experience, feeders, you can kind of have whatever, like with dry food, because it's dry, it's not wet, so it's gonna get stale, but not necessarily moldy. I've never had an issue with mold in her food, and I've had the same feeder for her for like, I want to say like 2 years minimum. I don't want to name drop specifically what feeder I have because it's a little bit expensive, but it is a smart feeder. The app is now fucked up, so like the times are wrong and I don't get notifications anymore, but I did. I think it's just because I don't open the app like ever, so you know, iPhone does like that automatic archive thing, so I think that that's what's fucking me up. But I have a smart feeder, so it tells me when food levels are low. I can adjust the schedule from there. I can dispense food from there, so if I'm ever sick, I can make sure that she's getting her food and a little extra if I want to without having to get up. So for me, I highly recommend that. But if you're like, oh, I don't need all that, then like just get whatever on Chewy. Like, it's fine. But that appears to be all of the questions that I've received for today. This was pretty short notice. I only put out the notice that I was doing this stream on Monday, I think. So there wasn't a ton of time to submit inquiries. Not like normal, where there's like an ongoing thing. I'll check actually really quick if anybody was submitting to the original form. Yeah. Yeah, there were 2 questions. This is so weird. These are also questions that were directed at MIDNA, like, in a roleplay sense. Again, people, we are not roleplaying. But this was... Yeah, okay. This person was like, any comments about your crimes, Midna? We're not gonna answer that, because that... I can't do that in, like, a normal way. And then, why do you keep looking in the wrong drawer for your treats? Who are you? Yeah, no. So, those are the last questions for today. Again, I know it's a bit of a shorter stream. I feel kind of bad because this was only like 40 minutes. But yeah, if anybody has any questions now, you can drop them real quick. I'm gonna have some water. Oh, this is technically not supposed to be a Q&A. This is Reisa to the Rescue, which is my comedy advice show. And today is my cat's gotcha day, so I'm looking for questions that are like pet themed, but I will answer your question. Who is your favorite member of Stray Kids? Call me basic if you'd like, but my favorite member is Felix. I really like that he is a gamer. It's something that I obviously can relate to. I think it's funny that he brings his Switch with him everywhere, because the only reason I don't is because getting electronics through TSA is annoying. But I play my Switch every single day. Pretty much every single day. I play, I know that you're not supposed to be on electronics before bed, but what I do every night before I sleep, or even before a nap, I take my Switch and I load up, oh fuck, what's it called? It's this Miku puzzle game where, there's these numbers and you have to like fill in the squares. Let me Google Hatsune Miku Switch games. It is not Sudoku. It's not Sudoku. It is Picross, but they didn't label it that. Hatsune Miku Logic Paint S. That is the game. That is the game that I play constantly. I've made several accounts on my Switch, solely so I can start fresh without ruining my main file. I'll let her know that you said that. But yeah, that is what I do. I play my Switch constantly, so I relate to Felix a lot. But yeah. Oh wow, they had a limited run. Oh wow, they're doing that now? There's a limited run games of a physical edition of Logic Paint S. That's fucking crazy. Wow. That game should have had fucking DLC, honestly. Maybe that's just me, but the fact that there's no DLC for this game sucks ass. Because you can get through all the levels in like under a week. Kind of blows. I like Felix too. I liked his deep voice. Very nice. Yeah, I think it's neat. But I like all of the members. I think that they all bring something different to the table. So, yeah. Yeah, if we don't have any other questions, then I think we will probably need to end. So, yeah, thank you guys for joining me. I wonder if redirects work. How do I do a redirect? YouTube, how to redirect. Create a live stream, click edit. Click customization. Oh, okay. That's how you do it. Who is live right now? Oh my god, look who's here. Anything you need, baby? Can I help you? Me? Hi. You know what? Looking at my subscriptions, it doesn't look like anybody that, like, I know. Well, what are you doing? Yeah, that's what I thought. What are you doing? Yeah, okay. There's nobody that I really want to redirect to today. Because everybody's playing fucking Elden Ring, which is fine, but it's not something that I want to watch. And then the one person that's not doing Elden Ring, she does content in Spanish. So I don't want to send you guys to Spanish if you guys cannot understand. She's bilingual, but she has separate shit for her English and Spanish content, and this is her Spanish content today. So I will see you guys again sometime. This has been the Reisa to the Rescue mid-season special, so that means that I have fulfilled my duty for sub goals. What else do I have to fulfill? Let me check really quick. What else am I responsible for? So, okay, we did the cutting the Smash roster. I did as a stream. It's supposed to be a video, so hopefully that's coming soon. I'll check on that. Chat chooses next cover. It was chosen, but that's gonna be taking a while to be done. Sexy song cover. That's probably gonna be for Valentine's Day at this point. But it will happen. I will have a sexy song. Race to the Rescue between season special, done. Chat chooses pre-debut game to revisit. That's gonna change to include like also games that I've played that have archivable VODs. I don't remember if we hit this. Oh shit. We did. Okay. What do you think about parrots? I've got not really opinions. I haven't met very many. They're chill. I don't think they're bad. I don't love birds as pets. Like, unless you have a really huge house with really tall ceilings, I don't really love having a bird as a pet, just because I know people who keep them in a cage, like, and never take them out. And I don't think that you should take your pet bird outside, but I just know that there are a lot of people who are just like, yep, this bird lives in a cage in my house and never leaves it. And I think that kind of blows. But, you know. Okay, yeah. So I have a couple more goals to do for the subathon. That happened on Twitch for my birthday. Yeah, I'm gonna ask some questions because one of the goals I don't think anybody wants to see. So I'm gonna propose we switch that goal to something else. But yeah, okay. Otherwise, I'm mostly in the clear. It was my first thought of a pet. Oh, interesting. Over a dog or a cat? Or a rabbit? Or like a turtle or something? That's very interesting. No, for something else? Oh. Then I don't know. Oh my god, she is now on her new perch, like her new tree, looking out at the neighbors in the parking lot. She's just a little girl. She's just a little baby cat. My little friend. I love my cat, bro. She's evil. She's fucking diabolical. She's violent. She's aggressive. You can't, if she's in the mood, if you walk past her and not even do anything, she's gonna bite your legs. But she's so cute, dude. I love black cats. I really do. I love black cats. So, okay, I'm gonna let you guys go. Thank you for stopping by. Please, if you came late, watch the VOD. In fact, even better, watch the VOD and put it on mute and do something else in a different tab. Cause baby, I need those watch hours. There are Races to the Rescue episodes that could have been earning money and they're not. So let's get monetized, baby. Thank you. Or even better, put the fucking ASMR streams on in the background. Because this is too short. Put the ASMR streams on in the background and mute them. I need those watch hours, baby. Rewatch the old... No. Not... Yes, but not for watch hours. That shit's only 5 minutes long. That's not gonna do good for watch hours. In the future, I am thinking of getting a pet corgi. Corgis are so cute. I think that is a good choice. But I don't know how expensive they are, so be careful. But I think that's a good choice. Okay, I'm gonna see you guys later. Thank you guys for stopping by, and I'll let Midna know that you guys like her. Thank you, bye-bye.